y'all. Welcome to day 2 of 7 Days of Love with Just TK. Okay, so my nails are really, really cute. I'm trying to get into the V-Day spirit, month of love and everything like that. So I basically bought this tic-tac-toe board from Dollar Tree. It was $3. I bought the paint from there as well. I had 2 different kinds of paint. I will tell you, at the end of this, that white was not the business. So I did also have some cardboard left over from like my ring light that I did get from Christmas. Shout out to my mommy. She bought it for me for Christmas. And so that I could just paint on it. And then also that is just a Dollar Tree tablecloth. And yeah, I'm just going to use that for the X's and the hearts. And then for the bigger piece, which is actually like the board, I'm going to go ahead and use it. We're going to also talk about a little bit of love-hate kind of relationship thing that I have for folks because, baby, look at this picture and, yeah, just read it. So, basically, like a friend of mine is married. Mother-in-law brought matching PJs for all the kids except the ones that are hers. And I'm like, yo, I read that and I'm just like, me as being a married person, like I would not even know like where to begin, who I'm gonna cuss out first, because how dare you is what I'm gonna say, buy everybody matching pajamas except, like, let's just say it was your child, like, except my child. Are you crazy? I couldn't even do it. Honestly, like, I couldn't even think about putting in a kid in that position because they would be like, oh my gosh, like my brothers and sisters have these outfits because they are your brother and sister once you get married. So, oh wow, everybody else has a matching outfit but me and my sister that came from my mom, or like just from me. And honestly, kids really remember stuff like that. Like, kids will remember everything. Like, I remember so much stuff from my childhood that people be like, dang, you remember that? And I am over 30. So you really have to like be careful and watch out what you do to children, especially because they all look like they're of age and they kind of would know, what's going on. We be thinking kids don't understand stuff or know about certain situations, and baby, they definitely already have figured it out half the time. And this day and age, I just would not do something like that because kids go through so much already as it is, and you being a grown adult doing that is so corny. Oh, and I had me a little iced coffee in the video as well, so it was a little sip and paint my way, let me just tell you a little bit. I'm gonna jump back and forth, but let me just tell y'all something. Baby, these is press-on nails. I got them from Shein. I do know 2 people that do press-on nails, or maybe like a few. If you follow my Instagram, it's just TK. I think it's underscore, or I'll put it somewhere on the page maybe. Or it'll be at the end of the video, or rather. Listen, don't do it with the press-on nails. Don't do it on any nails that you enjoy or love. I will say this, though. The paint did come off rather quickly after it dried and stuff like that. So it wasn't really bad in that aspect, but it just got everywhere. As you will see throughout the video, it got every single wear, okay? Except on my clothes, so I'm shout out for that. And I would say to also do 2 coats per color. Yeah, or just use a good amount at first, because for me, I think I was trying to use a little bit because I didn't want it to get all over the place, but I should have probably used a little bit more, and that way when the second coat was applied, it would have been a lot better, or more coverage. And also make sure, like how I did that heart right there, don't do it like that. Kind of do the strokes the same way, because when it dries, you will see the strokes as well. So just be mindful for that. And as you can see, I put like a little bit too much on the heart, so that's why I was taking it off, and then I added it to the X. And this is where it started, where I got my nail messed up at first, but at least it came off. Like I said, it was very easy to get off. And I'm just going to do red, black, and white. I thought the white was going to be popping, but it was not. So I ended up having to do the red and white together, and it made kind of like a rose or like pinkish color, which was super cute. It was so cute that I did the whole board that color, and then I did I think 2 X's and maybe a heart that color as well. I will go ahead and also say that these brushes that I have right now are not for the board, or it'll get most of the board done. I would say like 92% of the board done, but in the corners, my goodness, you probably would need like a regular paintbrush, because these ones for the board did not. It didn't do it. It was not working. I think I was waiting for it to dry and I was talking. But yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and get to the next color in just a second. I just don't understand how the father even allowed that, because you can't say like, oh, I forgot, because for pajamas and stuff like that, you have to plan in advance for that. Like when me and Robert look for pajamas, we probably would get it like October, November, because that's when like it's freshly out there for Christmas. It's a lot of variety, it's a lot of sizes and things of that nature. It's not like you didn't know that your husband had this child or children that were coming over for the holiday, so that can't even be an excuse. Or what you could have did as like a grown woman, if you feel like, oh, I don't need to buy nothing. But my thing is, you're a mom, like that is your role now. Like you're the mother of all of his children, because you chose to marry this person. Like, you get what I'm saying? So I don't understand how you could even think that's okay. Like, because if your children went somewhere, and then that's like me inviting you to a birthday party. I know you're coming to the birthday party, but I'm not going to have you the hat, or I'm not even going to have enough cake or food for your child because it's not my child. Like, that's how petty it sounds and dumb it sounds. Like, are we not like adults? Like, that is so foolish to me. But let me just tell you, as soon as that picture would have posted, baby, report, because I'm reporting everything. You're not gonna make my child feel crazy, no ma'am. And then I'm gonna cuss or tell off the father, and I'm most definitely gonna tell off sis, or maybe I don't even have to talk to sis, but I'm definitely gonna tell off my children's father. Are you mad? Are you crazy? Because I know you knew what your little wife was doing, and if you didn't, you need to check her, because baby, no, you supposed to love all of the children the same. Now I could see if like they rude, whatever, but I still would not, for family pictures, I'm not going to cast them out for that. Absolutely not. Like, that's not even cool. Like, and as a dad, why would you even want that around your child? And then that would make me think of like, well, what are y'all doing? Like, are you giving, now I do love me a little great value, okay? But what I'm saying is, like, are you giving my kids great value chicken nuggets, and you giving your family and your kids Chick-fil-A? Because baby, listen, because now you got me thinking like the ball is rolling where you treating my child dirty, and I don't like that. Or my child just will not be staying over there that often, that much, or we'll have to change the whole arrangement, because how dare you? Like, that is so just evil. And even if you don't like the baby mother, you don't gotta like me, baby. You don't got to. But enjoy my child. Let me tell y'all, wait, brief little intermission. I could not for the life of me open this black thing, and this is part B where it got all over my nails again. But like I said, it washes off really, really good. But anyway, back to the wife doing that. I would now I am now I think I would go crazy for my kid, for sure. Crazy, like crazy. And I just don't know. Like, I just don't understand. And then my thing is too, like, women that date men, right? But you want the men to be in your kid's life, but not in his kid's life. Huh? Like, that don't make sense. Like, you're not taking care of your kids, but I definitely want you to take care of mine, and I want that to be like a characteristic that is in my man. But you ain't checking this, make sure he is in his children's life, going to their recitals, going to their games, dealing with them, talking to them, checking up on them, being a father because they didn't ask to be here. Like, adults in relationships with children are just so crazy nowadays. But anyway, Let me know down below if y'all want to. How do y'all feel about that? Like, I know I'm not wrong about it. And even if you don't want to buy the kid something, baby, tell the parent so the parent could buy it and then they won't feel like an outcast or like they're a burden or they're doing something to the other person. But yeah, I was like, oh, y'all, this is where I done like the white, but then I figured out the white and red would look really, really good together. So that's when I tried it. And at this point, I waited for the other part, the front to dry. And then, as you can see, look at my nose. Disaster. But I waited till it dried completely. Then I turned it over and I painted some more. Again, I did 2 coats on each side. Then I just did the same thing for the black. Now, for me, the inside of it, some of them I painted in like the top or bottoms of it. And then some of them I did not because I just wanted it to be a little bit different. And I just kept switching it so that they both can dry. At this point, I realized like I needed another coat of the black. And I just did that as well. The white was just a no-go. Off camera, I mixed the white and red together to get that rose effects for the last 3 pieces of it, which was 2 X's and a heart, I believe, as well. Because at first, like I said, I wanted it to be like a almost even. Like, I think it's 4 reds, 3 blacks, and 3 of the rose colors. So yeah, just really honestly enjoy it. Take your time. This is something you could have probably done with like your kids or your husband too, just to kind of share a moment or two with them, listen to some good music. I do know like once I was off the camera, just because I was like, I didn't know how much I was going to really like show or whatever. I had my iced coffee. I watched Community on Hulu. It's like a sitcom funny kind of thing. I watched that for a little while. I listened to music. Now I didn't have no snacks or nothing, honey, because my hands was a mess. But it was just really a good vibe. Like just enjoy the moment. And this is what I'm talking about right now, like the rose and white. Like I just literally squeezed red, then I squeezed white, and then I just did it like that, and I just kept doing it back and forth, and it was super cute. Now here, how's it turned out? And I hope y'all have a great day. Thanks for rocking with me. Bye, y'all. Whoa, oh.